A homeless man bought a lottery ticket and won the jackpot. The clerk refused to cash it for him no matter what. The next second, the homeless man pushed the ticket toward the clerk with a gun. At that moment, a wealthy man walked toward them. The wealthy man was willing to buy the homeless man's ticket as long as the homeless man wouldn't hurt anyone else in the convenience store. This instantly calmed the homeless man's anger. He accepted the wealthy man's offer and walked out of the convenience store with him, carrying the ticket. The wealthy man suggested the homeless man find a decent job, yet the homeless man dismissed this and instead asked if the wealthy man needed any help. The wealthy man's sense of superiority kicked in. He was the CEO of an investment company on Wall Street, living a life with $1 million annual salary, cars, and houses. At the company, he wielded great power and had absolute decision-making authority. In his personal life, he was surrounded by young and beautiful women. The wealthy man proudly said he lacked nothing. Yet the homeless man burst into laughter, which left the wealthy man completely puzzled. He didn't take the homeless man's words to heart. Yet what happened next changed his original life trajectory. The man returned to his mansion to rest as usual. When he woke up, he found himself lying in an unfamiliar bed with his first love from 13 years ago beside him. Even more terrifying, 2 children were calling him daddy. The man thought he was dreaming. He got dressed and hurried downstairs, only to find his Ferrari had become a second-hand van and his downtown mansion had become a rundown house in the suburbs. The man drove dozens of kilometers to his apartment, only to be stopped by security when trying to enter. The man couldn't believe it. The usually enthusiastic security guard had become so cold, and even the neighbors didn't recognize him. The security guard thought he was talking nonsense and said he would call the police if the man didn't leave. Finally, the man had to leave dejectedly. He went to his company, only to find that no one there recognized him either, and his CEO position had been taken by a colleague. The man ran out in terror. A Ferrari suddenly stopped in front of him, and upon closer inspection, the driver was the homeless man from the convenience store. The homeless man told the wealthy man this was a parallel world where he would find what he had once lost. It turned out that everything the man currently possessed stemmed from his breakup with his first love 13 years ago. For his ambitious dreams, the man left his first love, Kate, right after college graduation and went to Wall Street alone to make his fortune. Although he had gained enviable wealth and status, he had never forgotten this relationship in his heart. Past guilt prevented him from having the courage to contact Kate again. The man wanted to return to his original life, yet the homeless man said once the experience began, it couldn't be stopped. Only when he found what he truly lacked in this time and space could he return to his original timeline. Left with no choice, the man had to follow the map back to the suburban home. As soon as he entered the house, his wife gave him a big hug. Kate had been looking for him all day, worried that something had happened to him outside, and had almost called the police. Seeing the woman he once loved worry about him, the man felt the urge to stay for the first time. Soon he dismissed this thought. In this timeline, he had no luxury walk-in closet, only cheap clothes and shoes. What made him even more devastated was that the house still had 10 years of mortgage payments left, and his friends were all mediocre. The man learned from a colleague that in this timeline, Kate was a public interest lawyer who helped people with lawsuits for free and earned no salary. Back home, Kate asked the man to walk the dog. Faced with such a terrible life, the man didn't want to stay even one more minute.